Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling 24/7. We are getting a special matchup here on 24/7. JBL has just signed this matchup. It is going to be the Eliminator 2 putting his NCW Championship on the line tonight. So we get to see the NCW Champion in action, and JBL said that the reason he signed this matchup is to send a message to the One, a very clear-cut message of what the One is getting himself into at Naughty or Nice 4, and I guess Grandmaster Sexay is the special guest referee that was signed by JBL for this match. So we'll maybe get a little bit of a taste of what Eliminator has in him, Eliminator 2 has in them as NCW Champion. And of course the One we saw earlier get jumped, but JBL had warned the One earlier that he would meet the NCW Champion tonight, not for a match, but that he would find out exactly who the NCW Champion is. And I think the One now knows who the champ is, and he knows definitely that the champ is here. So, I mean, the Two has actually been blamed. He blamed the One for something that happened to him. We saw the Two wearing some kind of, I don't know what it was, but he was wearing something in the backstage area that looked like he may have sustained some type of an injury, and he said that the One is to blame, that the One did this to him. That basically, possibly, probably all the abuse that the One put on the Two back in BallyDung Wrestling's early days has caused the Two all of these problems. But the Two is, I guess, the NCW Champion. JBL, I guess, set it up. So the Two is the NCW Champion. We know that he was in Mexico basically parading around as the One, but who knew that it would go this far, that the Two would be named NCW Champion, as here comes Iron Mike Tyson. And Tyson, he's only been, I think, in a wrestling ring a few times, but I don't think we've ever seen him compete inside that ring. But tonight, he's going to be doing just that. Iron Mike Tyson competing here for the NCW title. So possibly the One and Two might not even meet a Naughty or Nice 4. It could be Iron Mike Tyson walking out of here with the NCW title. A big risk here taken by JBL to put his champion in the ring against Mike Tyson before a big pay-per-view event. And just getting it signed, I think, was a huge deal, as now the title is going to be on the line. We're about ready to start this matchup as the belt was shown up, and now here we go. Tyson and the Two, and Tyson takes down the Two right away and goes for those patented punches, and that's what Mike Tyson's probably got to do. He's got to rely on what brought him to the dance. He's got to rely on those fists, rely on those iron fists, rely on his boxing skills, rely on his fighting skills, as Tyson is just taking it to the Two. And also, if you're the Two, you got to be worried about, if you're JBL or the Two, you've got to worry about injuries that could be sustained from this match. Because think about it. If either of these guys, if the Two busted open, I was going to say, if the Two gets injured, that could hinder him in his matchup with the One at Naughty or Nice 4, but he may not even make it. Tyson could walk out of here the new NCW Champion with the way he's going at it in this matchup, and another knockout shot. A normal man would be unconscious, but the Two was going, and he kicks out. The Two bleeding profusely, but refusing to go down as Tyson with an uppercut and a jab. The Two just getting his ass beat now. This is not the way that JBL probably thought this match would go, but the Two continues to fight on. He's refusing to give in here, and now the Two fighting back. I think Tyson, he was getting pummeled, but the Two coming back and showing that resiliency, that fight, that championship fight. I think maybe being NCW champion has renewed some type of a fight deep down inside some fire that we never saw from the two before. I remember the two he had a big rise in BallyDung in the early days, especially in the Royal Madness tournament, as now the two goes for a power bomb here on Mike Tyson. Tyson set up high and set right down there. Tyson has got to get out of the ring, I think, if he wants to try and regroup, because the two is now getting fired up here. The two taking apart that announce table now. And this isn't even the main event here. As now Tyson on the outside with the two. And the two sends Tyson into that announce table. And now, what's the two going to do? He's got him set up. What's he going to do to Tyson here? He's got him by the throat. And a choke slam right through that table. Tyson, I think, might be broken in half. He might be broken to pieces. His body's got to be in pain. I mean, and now Tyson busted open, and a cover, and a kick out there by Tyson. Tyson surviving thus far what the two's thrown at him, and the two, I think, is getting mad, doing whatever it takes to take Tyson down. And Tyson, I think he's bleeding. Yes, he's trying to keep that blood from going into his eyes and possibly causing him some vision problems in this match. And now a cover by the two, and another kick out there by Tyson. The two going back into the ring, and Tyson grabbing that NCW title, and he's bringing it into the ring with him. And now the two has Tyson set up in the torture rack, and Tyson tapping out. Mike Tyson has no choice but to tap out. The two took everything that Tyson had to throw at him. He took Tyson's best punch and still kept going. If this is a sign of things to come, the two might be on his way to a long NCW title run. And I think he better watch this match over and over and over again to see exactly what he's facing. And maybe, just maybe, the one will have second thoughts about facing the two at Naughty or Nice 4 for the NCW Championship, as the two continues to celebrate an epic victory, and he's deserving of this celebration. He defeated a great opponent tonight. Welcome back to more BallyDung Wrestling 24/7, and there's JBL with a new NCW Championship. The two, Eliminator 2, not too happy that JBL is parading the belt around first, but JBL owns NCW, so I guess he can do what he wants. But the Eliminator 2 not too happy about this somewhat interesting turn of events here.